So in today's video, let's ask $1 million question. Is $1 million enough to retire? Well, imagine this. You've worked hard for decades, saved diligently, and now you have a cool $1 million sitting in your retirement fund. You're ready to kick back, travel the world, and enjoy your golden years. But then a question creeps in. Is $1 million really enough to retire? Well, years ago, being a millionaire meant that you were set for life. But in today's world of rising living costs, healthcare expenses, and longer life expectancies, that number doesn't stretch as far as it used to. So in this video, let's break it down and see if you can comfortably retire on $1 million, and if not, what can you do about it? Well, step one is to understand how far $1 million can go. $1 million might sound like a lot of money, but its longevity depends on how you spend it, where you live, and how you invest it. The biggest factors that determine if $1 million is enough in retirement include your annual spending needs. The more you spend, the faster your money runs out. Where you live, retiring in a high-cost city versus a low-cost town makes a huge difference. Investment growth. Smart investing can extend your wealth for decades. Healthcare costs. Medical expenses are one of the biggest unknowns in retirement. Longevity. Living longer means needing more money. A common rule of thumb is the 4% rule, which basically states that you can withdraw 4% of your retirement savings each year without running out of money for at least the next 30 years. Based on this rule, $1 million nest egg would provide you $40,000 per year in retirement income. The question is, can you live on that? Well, let's break it down. If you have $1 million and withdraw $40,000 per year, you need to budget carefully. Here's a sample breakdown of expenses. So housing, which includes your rent, mortgage, taxes, and insurance, is anywhere between $1,200 to $2,500. Food and groceries is between $400 to $800. Transportation, which includes your car, insurance, and gas, is between $300 to $600. Healthcare, which is your insurance, medication, co-pays, is $400 to $1,000. Your utilities and internet is between $200 to $400. Travel and leisure is between $300 to $1,000. And miscellaneous and emergencies is between $200 to $500 a month. That means you're looking at anywhere between $3,000 to $7,000 per month in expenses, which roughly equals to $36,000 to $80,000 per year. If your costs are on the higher end, $40,000 a year won't cut it. So the key takeaway here is that if you live in an expensive area or have higher medical needs, $1 million might not last long. But if you keep your expenses low, it could just work. Now let's look at how to maximize your $1 million for a secure retirement. If $40,000 per year doesn't seem like enough, don't worry, you have options. Here's how you can stretch your money further. Delay Social Security benefits. The longer you wait to claim Social Security, the more money you receive each month. If you delay from ages 62 to 70, your benefits increase by about 8% per year. Consider part-time work or side hustles. If you need an extra cushion, working a few hours a week in retirement can help. Even earning just $10,000 per year can reduce how much you withdraw from savings. Move to a lower cost area. Relocating to a state with no income tax or a country where the cost of living is lower can stretch your money significantly. Some popular choices include the states of Florida, Texas, Tennessee, and Nevada in the US, Costa Rica, Mexico, Portugal, and Thailand if you're looking abroad. Reduce your discretionary spending. Cutting back on luxury expenses like frequent dining out, expensive hobbies, and unnecessary subscriptions can make a big difference over time. Now invest wisely to keep your money growing. Rather than keeping all your money in cash, consider investing in dividend stocks, which can provide passive income, bonds for stable returns, and in real estate for rental income. A well-balanced portfolio can help your money grow faster than inflation eats away at it. The next step is to plan for unexpected costs, which is healthcare and inflation. One of the biggest threats to retirement savings is healthcare costs, as Medicare kicks in at age 65, but it doesn't cover everything. However, you can safeguard against this by enrolling in a supplemental health insurance plan to help cover extra costs. Investing in a health savings account before retiring to build your tax-free medical fund. Now, when it comes to inflation, unfortunately, there is not much that we can do about it. If inflation averages 3% per year, in 20 years, today's $40,000 will only buy you $22,000 worth of goods. So investing wisely and adjusting withdrawals accordingly can help keep with your rising costs. Now, step 5 is to keep adjusting your plan for a comfortable retirement. If you're not sure $1 million is enough, there are a few ways to build a bigger nest egg before retiring. Now work for a few more years. Delaying retirement even by 2 to 3 years can grow your savings significantly. Increase your savings rate. If you're still working, try to max out your retirement accounts like 401ks and IRAs. Downsize your home. Selling a big house and moving into something smaller can free up some extra cash. Consider investing in annuities. Now, an annuity is a financial product offered by life insurance companies where you pay the insurance company either a lump sum or regular premiums, and in return, they agree to provide you with periodic payments, typically starting at retirement and continuing for the rest of your life. So that's it. Is $1 million enough to retire? The answer is it depends. If you live modestly, invest wisely, and manage your withdrawals carefully, $1 million can absolutely last 30 plus years. However, if you have higher expenses or you plan to retire early or you don't have any other sources of income, it just might not be enough. Ultimately, the key to retiring on $1 million is proper planning. Track your expenses, make adjustments, and ensure your money keeps working for you. If you're worried, you still have time to boost your savings or adjust your lifestyle. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.